All right. Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the Dish the Dirt podcast. You could be anything. Hey, man. Welcome back, man. We appreciate everybody up in here. I know. You guys love us. I appreciate y'all, man, so much. Yeah. Keep it going. All right, guys. So, once again, I'm one of your hosts, CJ.
And I'm your co-host, Felicia Cade.
Somebody go over there.
Jeremiah J. White.
And Tracy B.
All right, and welcome to the Dish the Dirt podcast. It's a podcast we talk about relationships. You know, the things you might want to not talk about in the public setting. We're going to bring it to the light, and that's what we do. We dish the damn dirt on this damn podcast. So, topic number one of the night is how critical is space in a relationship? Well, I mean, this has to be the thing right now, obviously, because it's quarantine. Well, we're supposed to be quarantining. You guys are quarantining over there, which is good. I appreciate you guys. But how valuable is space in the relationship? And on the Dish of Dirt podcast, we love to start with the ladies first. So, Felicia Cade, if you want to kick this off, space, how valuable is that?
How valuable is space in a relationship? I think it really depends on just how much you like your spouse. But I don't know. I think that for me, space is important. There's times where I want to be bayed up and cuddled up, and then there's times where I need to be alone.
Mm-hmm.
Where I need to sit alone with my thoughts and my emotions and just have me time. So it's really important. And I think it's important to be with somebody, for me as well, that understands that without taking it personal, without feeling neglected or taking it personal, but understanding the need, just my need for space is my need for space.
Word. Okay, then. I understand that. Tracy B, what you got for me?
What's up? Space is very important. Obviously, like when it's a new relationship, yeah, you want to be with that person like 24/7, but then you really do get burnt out after a while. So, like, luckily, like, hopefully you guys have, obviously, like, you didn't meet them at work, so it's not like you're going to work and you have to see them there too.
Yeah.
So just hopefully that's some of your alone time. Like, I know for girls, like, when these shops open back up, when we get our nails done and stuff like that, we don't want to take our man to that thing. Like, that's our own separate time. Go to the barbershop, talk with your homies or whatever, that stuff. But like that kind of space like that is definitely necessary. And even at home, like even when it's like if he comes over or if he lives with you, or he or she, either one, there should be some personal time. Like, hey, I'm gonna take me an hour bubble bath. Leave me alone. Do not come out or do not come in and bother me. Like there is space that is needed within relationships.
Okay, then. Now, Jeremiah J. White. I know, if you guys don't know, Jeremiah J. White, he's a comedian, and he's a very funny man. And I've been blessed to see him set a couple times, and he's actually has a funny joke about separate houses. But do you still feel the same way, Jeremiah? What's going on? How you feel about space in relationships?
No, you need space. And yeah, you need it. Everybody needs it. There's a reason why, a man has his man cave, which I hate because I don't hate the man cave. I just hate the idea of women kicking us out of our home into a cave. Like, I'm going to this cave. There's bats and things in the cave. Like, hold on, chill out with that. I don't want the bat in my, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like why my man cave can't be the living room? But no, you need space because you're just gonna get on each other's nerves. Like it's just too much. You know what I mean? Like when you you're feeling some kind of way. You just want to chill, relax, watch TV, maybe play a video game or something like that. And your lady just right there next to you.
Yeah.
All the time, or it's vice versa. You know what I mean? Like, no, I never met a woman who liked a clingy man. You know what I mean? Who just
okay.
You're like, come on, let's cuddle. Come on, let's cuddle all the time, babe. Come on, give me your hand. What are you watching? Nothing back.
Maybe in the beginning. Maybe I can kind of see that maybe in the beginning of the phase, possibly. Yeah.
Once you've been together for at least a year, you like, yo, you ain't got something else you want to do? Like, you want to watch Love and Basketball with at all times? No.
Okay. No, I'll agree with you. I mean, everybody needs space, and space is key to maintain a functional relationship. You know what I mean?
So how do you deal with clingy spouses that don't understand that?
Well, clingy spouses. I mean, if you have a clingy spouse, then you just gotta let them know that they're clingy. Shit, I don't know how else you would do that. I mean, first of all, I don't think you would date somebody that was clingy.
Please, people do all the time. Not me.
That's true.
But
I mean,
have
I think what it is.
What is clingy? Let's define that.
What she said? What Felicia said?
What is clingy? Let's define that. Does that need to be defined?
That's when somebody's just around you too much. Like if you go, hey, I'm gonna go to the liquor store and go with you. No, it's right here.
It's right here.
No.
Is that just that maybe just be a trust thing though?
Right, you go to the bathroom. You all right in there? You've been in there for about 20 minutes. Just want to make sure you're all right.
Yeah, like chill, relax.
Yeah.
I'm just shitting. I mean, I got out 2 turds. I'm on turd number 3.
It's just.
I mean, okay, yeah. I mean, there's different stages to clingers. I mean, we always know that. I mean, if anybody who's seen American Pie already know that not American Pie, I'm sorry, Wedding Crashers, already knows that there's clinginess. Look at Trace, he's like, yep. There's some clingy people out there, and there's different stages to being clingy. There's cute clingy, though. There's a cute clingy.
What's cute clingy?
Now, I think like a cute clingy is like, always offering, how you say this? I don't know how to explain it. I just know it just happens. It's just like if you like, hey babe, I'm gonna go out with my friends. Oh, okay, that's cool. And it's like, she'll do something like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you want me like, iron your shirt or something like that. I don't know. Like I'm pretty sure there's a different. You know what I'm saying? Like help you age you.
Like cuddly clingy. Like they just want to be near you all the time. But it's not like too much. It's not. It's just because they love you, like not because they need to know where you want to go all the time. Yeah,
hey, like when you leaving the door, like I might be going out with my boys. Like, I might be going out with Jay, and I'm leaving the door. It's like, hey, where you going? It's like, give me a kiss first. Boom, boom. Shit like that. Like, I don't know if that's clingy.
Girlfriend, I've seen it. The clingy girlfriend. You will be with your homies, and she's there with your homies too.
Nah, so yeah, that can't happen.
No, that is the clingy one.
They're the homies.
It's not even trusting you. She just doesn't want to let you out of her sight. Like, so
that's trust. That's damn near trust. She don't trust the fact that
that's insecure clingy. That, I guess, what level is that? Shit, that's
a stage. I think. Okay.
I
want to say there's there's 3 stages to cling. There's 3 stages. Actually, I'm saying there's 3.
Okay, we're giving it 3 stages.
We're gonna leave it at 3 because I think
3 stages to clingy.
We got some cute clingy. That's stage 1. All right. And I was like, all right, like you explained earlier, that's like, want to be around you, just want to cuddle, whatever, watch a movie with you, whatever the case may be. Just want to be with you, just be underneath you one time. But when you say yes or no, like, hey babe, I need some space. So, all right, cool. She'll give you a space. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Vice versa. Now I think stage 2 clingy is like, like if I'm going out with your boys, we're going out with your boys. Like we're going out together. Like that's like stage 2 clingy, right? Jay, feel free to stop me if you think I'm wrong. But like I want to hang out with your boys. I want to hang out with you, your boys, your family, everybody. I don't give a fuck who it is. I want to hang out with you. I don't care who it is. And I think stage 3, what's the ultimate clinginess, is motherfuckers just showing up out of fucking nowhere. Like they just show up out of nowhere.
That's stalker.
That's some stalker clingy shit. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's on the secret list.
That's on the secret.
That's a stalker.
I mean, you know what I'm saying, and they know your schedule. Hey, I saw you at breakfast yesterday. What you talking about? You saw me at breakfast yesterday.
Oh, I called you yesterday, and you didn't answer, but you were on Instagram.
Yeah,
I'm just curious. Girl, my green light always on. It just be staying on.
That's right.
My green light just be on. I don't even know how to get it off.
That sounds like
What'd you say, Jay?
That sounds like insecurity to me.
That does sound like insecurity, though. But
see, that's what a cheating man be saying too. They be using that line too. I feel like, Jay, they be using that like when you catch him in something, you just insecure. The way you said it too.
Wow, you didn't threw me underneath the buff.
Girl, I ain't
Go ahead, say that,
you
Jay.
just insecure. The panties is yours.
Say it one more time.
Said clingy and insecure are two different things, though. Like insecure, she calling, she checking up on you all the time.
Yeah.
When you know what I mean? And she like, it take 5 minutes to get home, to get from work to home, and you got home at 6. What is going on? That's insecure. But clingy, when you walk in the house, she's like a lap dog. She's like a chihuahua or something. She's like, oh my God, you here?
He's like a lap dog.
Get off of me.
Before you can open the door to the door, she opened the door for you, right? She's like, hey, baby, I heard your keys jingling. I heard you coming up.
Right, exactly.
Yo, funny thing is, I knew a dude at work. He transferred now, but he had a dude at work who had a GPS tracker on his girl's car. A GPS tracker on his girl's car. I'm like, nigga, like, so you don't trust your girl? Like, I'm like, hell no, I don't trust nobody. I'm like, nigga, why are you with somebody if you don't trust them? You said, I said, who you? You know, when he said that to me, that he had a tracker on his girl's car, I said, oh damn, who you fucking? Like, that's exactly what I said, because I'm like, oh, you doing some dirt. Like, that's it. You doing some dirt, and that's why you got tracking on the damn thing.
Paranoid.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, man, you can't trust anybody around here, man. Girls be doing this and that. Well, then don't be with nobody then. I mean, it's real simple. Just be a hoe. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, it's real simple. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, space is viable. I'm just get back to space. Space is viable in relationships. So the thing I also want to ask you when it comes down to the space aspect of being in a relationship is, what's adequate? What's appropriate space? You know what I mean? What's appropriate space where you're not, disengaging from the relationship? You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, like, what would you say? Trace, if you can elaborate on that. What do you think that is?
Appropriate space?
Yeah.
Okay, so there at least needs to be a phone call a day. So like if there's like say a day that goes by and you didn't call to just check up on how my day was, I'm like, what's going on? But don't like every 2 hours, hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? Like,
so you think
I'm busy.
So you need your dude to call you at least once a day. Just make sure you're alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can
do this.
What if he doesn't call but you call? Can we do that?
Yeah. What if he forgot? I'm just saying.
The way that you just flipped that.
I gotta call every day. Can you call me, please? I gotta.
No. So that means you didn't think about me at all throughout the day?
No.
You know what, Trace? Hold on, Jay. I got your back on this. Jay, I got your back on this, Jay. I got your back on this, Trace. Because it could be one. Now, let me tell me that this might happen. Yeah, it might just be me though, right? You never had those instances where like, I'm gonna wait till she call, or you be like, I'm gonna wait till he call. Now both of y'all thinking the same shit, and none of y'all call. And then the next day is like, so I was waiting for you to call me. He's like, I was waiting for you to call me. I was like, well, shit, like. My bad. Like, all right, my bad. Next time we know, we gotta make that call.
You gonna be waiting.
I called three days in a row.
Exactly right. I called 3 days in a row. You could at least call one of them motherfucking days.
Turn. You gonna don't play those games with me. You gonna be waiting. You gonna be sitting by the doctor, babe.
She always wanna break out to a damn song, man.
I'm saying, baby, you gonna be waiting.
But I mean, come on, Felicia. Come on, you gotta be real. So you expect him to call every day himself. At least once a day. Him to call.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like
it'll just naturally flow.
You got some relationships that have a deep level of codependency.
Say that again.
You got some relationships that have a deep level of codependency.
That's true. What you was about to say? Go ahead, Trace.
Well, if that one phone call is literally the only one time you talk throughout the whole day, then do you really have a relationship? But just, there would have been text messages throughout the day. There hopefully would have been a good morning text. Like there should have been some communication throughout the day.
Uh-oh, Jay has something about the good morning text.
Look at him. Ooh, you look guilty, Jay.
That's about this good morning text. Me and Carl both been on this receiving end of this good morning text. And when he said, who say, hey, I was just thinking about you. We've been all romantic and cute, whatever. And we don't get no phone call back. Nothing, right? But as soon as we do one of these,
I forget you that.
I know you ain't sleep. She like, oh, Daddy, how you doing? What's up, Daddy? Hey, wait, hold on now. See this that good morning
Daddy.
That's bullshit right there. Like we know that's some BS.
Oh my God, that's funny.
You gotta go, bitch.
That's just somebody that don't want to talk to you.
Come on.
Now let me ask you guys this: Do you guys think adequate, appropriate space is like, let's say you guys live together. Appropriate space is like the time you go out with maybe your girls once a week or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? If you're going out with your girls like 3 to 4 times a week, is that too much? You know what I mean? Like, there's some girls out there that go out all the time with their homegirls. You know what I'm saying? Or there's girls that like, you know what? I want to change that up because I just thought about something in my mind right now. Is space incorporated when you go out on couple dates? You know what I mean?
No,
because there's some people that just go out with other couples, right?
Yeah.
And so like, Friday night we're going out with a couple. You know what I mean? Or Saturday night they go out with a couple. You know what I mean? Obviously that's not space, but what do you guys think of that?
I mean, I just look at that as just like
I think it's healthy.
Yeah, it's like a date night, but it's just a double date night. You know?
Because the conversation's different. Like obviously, if you go out with your single friends, they're like, "Oh, I met up with so and so. I did this with him, and then this with this guy, and this with this guy." But then if you're not in that same situation, so you go out with couples, so you guys are talking about, "Oh, he did the dishes wrong. He put the clothes wrong." It's a different conversation. Like when it's like you're going out with people that are in the same situation as you.
Okay, then. Yeah. But, okay, so I'm saying I just had a side note. For some reason, I was thinking about that. But when it comes down to the space, like, so what's, adequate space in a relationship then? What's some adequate?
I think, too, it depends on the stage of the relationship, too. Because you got different relationships and you got different stages of relationship. Like in the beginning of a relationship, it might be important, but then what about when you reach? And it depends on the depth of the relationship too, because you got some. Like I've been in relationships where the people I've dated have been like my best friends, so it's like it ain't nowhere I go that you can't go. Like if we going to the club, we all going to the club.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So they're a part of my life. So there's really not a whole lot of spaces in which I don't want them to come with me. You know what I mean? Like why wouldn't they be able to come with me? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't know if I would feel the same way after being married for 10 years. I might be like, you know what? I need my space from you today, John. I just gave him a name.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, have you ever noticed like old couples, like their space, like a lot of times, they've been together for so long that like a man, he's in his garage all day tinkering away, working on something, while the wife is inside the house, and then she'll come in with a plate and like, here you go, babe, and he eat his food, and he still tinker away, and he come into the house every now and again just to maybe watch his, Law and Order or something with the wife, and then he go back outside.
He sound like a hostage.
No, but he's right. There's a lot of people that do that. A lot of older people do that. But even older people do that.
And they've been together for so long that they need
it works.
Place. It works for them. Yeah.
That's true. I mean, I feel like everybody in a relationship should have some type of hobby. Like, I feel like everybody in a relationship, like, the man and the woman both need to have a separate hobby that's not the same thing. Because a lot of people who are in relationships that are part of the same organizations, they're part of the same clubs, they're part of the, you know what I'm saying? Like they go to school together, you know what I mean? So it's just so damn hard. Like I know people in relationships who live together. They went out together, went out with their friends and their mutual friends apparently, and on top of that, we're part of the same organization when it came down to work. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's just like you cannot. I mean, I feel like you cannot do that. That's like.
Well, I mean, I think it's true, and I think that the important part about relationships is that you need to maintain your individuality. As well, because a lot of times, you see people, they get into relationships. Even quite time, I've seen women get in relationships and they start even sounding like they man. I'm like, ooh, girl, you starting to sound, you sound just like Robert. Just laugh, just like him, just everything. But they lose, you know what I'm saying? Really lose their individuality, and I think that it's important to really keep your individuality.
True.
And to keep, have things that you like to do. But I think you should have your spouse with you though on how it depends on the relationship though, because like what even with clinginess, like what I would consider to be clingy for somebody that I don't like is different from somebody that I like. You know what I mean? Somebody I like, I could be curled up with you and read my book. And somebody that I don't like that much, nigga, I need my space. I need a week or two. Nigga, I need a week or two.
Okay then.
Or 3.
Now, Jay, this is why I gotta ask you too, man, because we both used to work at, actually, Trace used to work at Disney too, so we all used to work at Disney.
I didn't work at Disney.
I thought you worked at first. I always keep thinking you worked at Disney. It was just a big Disney nut. That's all it was. But anyway, well, still, I mean, we can get all this. Everybody has the, okay, sorry. But anyway, how many people that we knew, Jay, that were actually dating people they worked with? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like Tracy's shaking her head. You can't see it, but she's shaking her head. Ooh. It's so hard to dating at work. And I feel like the only way. First of all, I feel like you should never. I feel like you should never do it. Like I feel like you should never date at work. And if you
but people be doing it, but they don't be wanting to say that they date. But everybody know that they got to work bay.
Okay. But what I mean, I don't know about
unless
a work
it ain't
bay.
No work bay, but people be having work bays.
I mean, I can understand that to a certain degree. You like everybody say, "Oh, that's my work husband, that's my work wife." You know how people say those little terms and stuff like that. But I feel like only way a relationship at work works is if you guys work in separate departments. Like it has to be like on some separate department stuff. I know a lot of guys at my job that have this, have the girl and the girl work with them. You know what I mean? That's just but they work in separate departments. So they don't see each other all the time, but they might spend lunch together here and there, whatever. And I'm like, nigga, I don't know how you do it, but especially at a job like my job where the females, the women at my job, I didn't want to say that, but the women at my job, are short in between, you know what I mean? There is not too many, So when a new girl comes to the job, it's like, yeah, what's going on with her? You know what I mean? So if I was to date a girl at my job, it'd been kind of crazy because all the eyes, you know what I mean? But I'm secure in to know.
What's wrong with all the eyes if you ain't doing that?
No, you're right, but I'm just saying it's just like, damn, it's like, damn, all right, cool, because you gonna have people flirt. You gonna have people flirt, with your girl or with your man, you know what I mean? And so it's just like, all right, well, at a certain point, you cool with it, and then also it's like, damn, nigga, like we together. No, you can't buy. You can't buy lunch.
But I think that's insecurity too.
Think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if somebody, if a woman is flirting with my man, I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, he's fine, girl. Yes, he is. I would, if I was you, I'd flirt with him too. Yes, I would.
Okay, look, but I'm not talking about that though, Felicia. I'm not talking about I understand that part, but I'm talking about people that know and they still trying to they do little stuff that's just like. Yeah, as if they're trying to sub in. You feel me?
But I think that's up to. But I think that's up to whoever's being, the partner that's being flirted with to set boundaries.
That's true
and to make
too.
It clear, because most of the time niggas ain't gonna bark up a tree that ain't open. You know what I'm saying? So it's. I mean, real talk. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember I was with one of my exes.
Tree that's not open. What tree is not open anyway? I mean, come on.
A woman that's secure in her relationship, that's happy. A woman that's happy. That's let me
I
tell you the real
literally,
security that she ain't going nowhere is if she happy and you taking care of her in the bedroom and everywhere else. That's no real talk. Am I right, Trace, or am I wrong?
You are totally right.
If you taking care of your girl, you ain't got nothing to worry about. If you ain't, you should be worried. If Bobby is cute at work and he over there bringing her sandwiches every day, you should be worried.
I mean, hey, we gonna eat the sandwich together. That's all I'm saying, baby. You got it for everybody. Let's get it. Like, I'm cool. Shit, it's just like Jay was talking about last time. Like, hey, his cousin's cute, and guys kept bringing her freaking drinks, and so he was drinking. So we was drinking for free. So, babe, better go in there and get what we need to get. I don't give a fuck. I know who you coming on to, so I ain't tripping like that. But like I said, I just know there's some people out there like that. It's just hard in a job type setting. That's all I'm trying to say, because you constantly see that person. You don't see them at work for 8 hours. Because
if I love you, I can see you every day. I'm just saying. I'm a softie though.
Okay.
Don't count my
Okay. I don't know, Felicia. I mean you gonna work with this dude for 8 hours, be at home with him for the rest of the time, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like, he coming to the shows. I guess. I mean, there's some people that's an infatuation. That's an infatuation.
You think that fades?
What? I don't say that the infatuation just changes. I don't think it fades. I think it just changes.
To what?
I just think it fades as like understanding. Like there's different levels of like, okay, I understand what your space is, and I can be intimate, or I can be this much loving in this space versus always being with you, surround you. Whatever I said, like I feel like work is for some people that's their hobby. Like they don't have hobbies. They don't do other things. They're not part of a car club or a part of a, organization where it's like, okay, I'll go do my thing for a few hours and I come back and, we good and stuff like that. Some people have just work. Sometimes those people that have just work, you at your job, you want to be at your job, just talking to your boys or talking to your friends like, hey, any which way, whatever, and not being like, oh shit, my girl over here doing it. Ooh. But if I said working in the same space, maybe not. But if you're in separate spaces, I think it might work a little bit better.
Have you guys had an experience where you had to check somebody that was flirting with you while your partner was there?
No.
No.
I had one incident. I was at the gym, and
okay.
we were at the gym, me and my ex, and this guy was flirting with me. And he knew, we was cuddled up before we started, because I play ball. I used to play ball. So, we was cuddled up before the game, so he knew. So the guy kept, like he was really, like, pushing up hard.
Yeah.
So the dude I was talking to, he didn't really say nothing, because it was going to either, at that point, it was getting to a point where it was going to be like a confrontation.
Yeah.
So what I did was, I just walked up to my boyfriend at the time, and I just kind of kissed him and kind of, did some cute little gestures to kind of let it be known, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, sorry, boo. But you know what I mean, and that was a way of like kind of dissolving it to where it didn't have to, where it didn't have to turn into like an altercation. Because at that point, because at some point, if the dude know and he pushing up, like he trying to get, he trying to get an altercation.
Yeah,
that's true. I remember this one time, this dude was like, I knew like one of my exes, she was like staring at him real hard. You can tell he wanted to press up on her and stuff like that. So I went over to him and I was like, hey, what's up, man? What's up, dog? Hey, man, she look good over there, huh? Yeah. I said, shit, watch me get that. He's like, man, you ain't gonna get that. So I walked up there, smacked on the ass. He said, ooh, what's up, babe? I looked at him like, yeah, nigga, that's me. Yeah, stop fucking around. I was like, but some dudes is cool. Some dudes like, all right, nigga, you got your props. I got you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that shit to me, it was funny at the time. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, but there's some dudes that's like that. They just like, what they call the beep beep girls, like, like with the booty, like, I want to, hey, baby, what's up? Smack the butt real quick or whatever. And, oh, no, that's the opposite, right? That's from, like, think like a man when he's like, you want to be a church up girl where you hit the car and you just right in, you know what I'm saying? Anyway,
Beep beep.
little beep beep girl, whatever, church up girl. But,
you need to bring your chirps back.
Bring back the chirps?
I'm just saying.
Wow.
Remember those?
No.
Hey, did y'all have the candy shop ringtone?
No.
You wasn't. Oh.
I didn't have a candy shop ringtone.
I had the candy shop ringtone.
Wow.
On my Flip Roxy. Listen, 80s babies. My UK folks. Hey, yo, I don't know if did they have chirps in it?
Now, here's a question, too, I want to pose when it comes to space and relationships, right? If your man wants to take a vacation without you, is that wrong?
Like by himself or
no,
with
not by
friends?
himself. Like you want to go with some friends. Let's say the friends bring their girlfriends. I know. I just put a little twist on it. I just put a little twist on it.
Let Tracy go. Let Tracy go. I'm ready.
Hold on.
Go ahead, Trace.
There are 3 different scenarios in that whole thing.
Okay.
If he's going on vacation by himself, hell no, that's done deal. Not gonna happen. Okay. If he's going on vacation with his boys, yes, you would let him go, because honestly, I would want to go with my girl somewhere, and I don't want him telling me no if I want to go somewhere with my girls. But if his homies are taking their girls on vacation and he didn't tell me and I'm not going, no. I'm buying a ticket.
All right, but what if the homie didn't tell him that they're bringing the girls, or like maybe one homie brought his girl, you know what I mean, because she wanted to be with everybody, you know what I mean? Maybe she did clingy one.
Okay, so going back to our previous clingy girls, okay, that might be a clingy girl. Okay. So if she can't even go 2 seconds without her man, okay, so be it. Because I wouldn't want to hang out with you. Because honestly, if I were to go out there, I would have to hang out with her.
Okay, so now let me go ahead.
But if he deliberately didn't tell, say, my boyfriend that, oh, I'm bringing my girl. And I find out, like, say, through a post or through a text, hey, yo, homegirl's here too. All right, I'm buying that ticket right now, and I'll meet y'all out there.
Okay, hold on, Jay. I know you about to buy the chomp at the lips right now. What's going on right now? Okay, so here I want to go
Jay
back to
licked his lips. He ready.
I want to go back to the first one you said though. When you said like if he's gonna by himself, no, right? But that then that brings up a whole different shemang of questions. I just made that word up. It's cool. Shemang of questions is. What if our freaking vacations don't line up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has blessed to, like, pick their vacations. Like, if my vacation is lined up in February and your shit's not till April, it's just like, damn, well, are we going on 2 vacations? I guess that's yes. But if I plan to go somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And maybe it's not a destination that you want to go to. For example, my first international trip was to Dublin. And the only reason I went to Dublin is because I want to go to the Game of Thrones. That's why I went. You know what I'm saying? You know, if I was dating at the time, I was dating about. I wasn't dating about time.
Yeah,
the
situation. The way you thought about that.
But what I'm saying is, I just can't remember what time frame that was. But anyway, at the time, it's like, okay, well, who gonna now? If she's not into Game of Thrones like that, she ain't probably gonna want to go. And I only go.
Why wouldn't she want to go?
Here's my thing.
That's a part of a relationship too. Because even if you're not into what they're into, when you're in love with somebody, then you find joy in in the fact that they're happy. You don't. It don't have to be your thing.
But understand
because
that,
then you would want to hope that he would do the same for you.
All I'm saying is, if stuff has to line up, the dates have to line. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we have 2 different dates for our vacation, how are we supposed to work that around then? You know what I mean? Like,
you work it out.
You were,
you think that you think it's easy?
Later?
I'm not even planning nothing without thinking about Bae.
Yeah, totally. Yep.
If anything, I'm planning like, babe, where we going?
So if it's early in a relationship? What if it's early in a relationship? First couple months, and you got vacation, something that you plan to go to already.
I mean, I don't know. It depends on how much you like them.
Yeah.
I mean, if you in a relationship with them by the first few months, that means you well past date number 3, so you like their ass.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. It might be a bit much for.
Go ahead, Jay. I'm sorry.
Though.
I was saying the thing is though, you probably planned this vacation before you met him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You like, I'm already heading over here. Like, your plane ticket is gonna be way expensive now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's where trust comes into play.
Yeah.
In fact, that's what Shy said. So I'm live. Shy said, "What does it matter? He can go. What about trust? If you don't have that, why are you together?"
That's true.
That's
good job, Shay. Shy. I'm sorry, I said Shay. But
hey, Shy a clap. Which one's a clap?
What? As applause? Yeah.
Yes.
You got an applause on the podcast thing. You can't hear it, but you got an applause, Shy.
But yeah, okay, so yeah, because I'm just curious about one of those aspects, because then it comes to the part where we talked about being clingy. If we in a relationship for like 3-4 months, and I know I got vacation coming up, I'm like, okay, well, I got vacation coming up. Now it's like, do I plan? Within the 2-3 months we've been together, do I plan for the vacation for us to go somewhere? Oh, so now we gotta go on mute. So you know what I'm saying? So now, is that being clingy or that just being proactive?
Okay, is this the first 3 months of you dating, or are you guys officially together?
Let's say we're officially together.
Then I would push back until it's later in the relationship and you guys plan something together.
Okay, because I said some job, like my job, I don't have no response. I cannot move my vacation around. So wherever it's blocked out, that's it. I get 1 vacation a year, and wherever that's blocked out at, that's it.
But that's why you work it out. I want to bring up another point too. With clinginess too, sometimes people get clingy because they don't got nothing to do.
That's true too.
Like you see a lot of the times, like, women get clingy because sometimes it's in relationships where the woman is like stay at home mom or whatever, so she don't have nothing to do but think about you and what you doing and where you going.
Preach.
She don't have no life of her own, but that shows an imbalance in a relationship, because I think one of the responsibilities for a relationship is to make sure that your partner is pursuing a purpose and not just existing just for you.
So basically what it sounds like, a partner should be able to create their own space.
Well, yeah, but you should also, like, your partner, like in a relationship, I need to create my own space for myself, and it's my job to pursue my purpose too. But as a spouse as well, And if I'm doing that, I won't get clingy. But it's also my spouse's job to make sure, like, you know what I mean, are you fulfilling your purpose? Are you doing the things that make you happy? Are you fulfilling something for yourself? But sometimes, especially for women, they get in relationships with men that are selfish and it's just about them, so they end up becoming fucking I don't know, unpaid assistants.
So, you know, I always feel like, you know, I never want to intrude on my girl's space. You know what I mean? Because, you know, one thing I know she loves to do is garden. And it's just, you know, so I'm like, cute. You know, so I'm just like, okay, you know, I want like, sometimes I want to help. And then sometimes it's like, okay, that's her space. I don't want to like involve myself into that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like I see she
invites you.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say that. If she invites you into, if she invites you into that space, then.
Yeah.
Well, I think what it is though too is it's weird. You have to somewhat be involved in it at the same time, especially when it comes to women. I feel like like when it comes to gardening, you may not go out there, but when she come in, you gotta be like, oh, those tomatoes, how those tomatoes looking? Like good.
Okay.
You got to fake it.
Yo, live folks, can y'all hear Jay? Can y'all hear this madness over here?
Yeah.
Did you put them next to the oranges? All right.
Listen, just like
Clearly, he knows nothing about gardening.
But you know what's so funny? Jay, hold on. This is the funny part about that shit. That's literally the fucking conversation I be having when she come home. It's like, hey, yo, babe, you had it. But sometimes I go down there to the garden and help her because this is stuff that's a little bit heavy and she need a man down there to help her, you know, because she asked, you know.
Man down there to carry that bag of dirt.
Yeah, exactly what happens.
I got
like
dirt for you, baby.
Her and her mom is like, I'm so glad we need somebody to carry this dirt down there. I'll be dead serious. But here's the thing, though. But Felicia, when I'll go back to one of your points is, since this is happening,
make sure you carry like 6 bags, like just to throw it on top of there. Like I carry all of them at once.
That's right. I got you, baby. I got you. But what I'm saying is,
one trip, Danny.
Yeah, man. Hold on. What I'm trying to say is that you're right, Felicia. Though, but when you start getting to a relationship, you start taking on the responsibility of liking the stuff. Not liking it, maybe not liking the stuff they do, but at least taking an interest in it. So now I'll be like,
hey, Felicia, wait. Hey, Felicia, I would have him repeat that again. Hey, Felicia, you were right. Say that again.
Oh, look. Tracy, see, this is why I love you.
Oh,
I'm always right.
Yeah, I don't know about always right. But all I'm saying is you start taking a little bit of an interest in it, just so, because for me, I don't like feeling like a dumb bunny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that's your place that you go to do your space, but I gotta know some shit a little bit. You know, I need to know about some plants and some herbs.
Tell you, I got a dude, and I can say this because he's not on Instagram.
Okay. She don't want to dish the dirt while she on the ground.
Listen, but you know, he said he loved me. And he said he loved me. I said, name one of my poems.
And he couldn't do it, huh?
No. Nigga couldn't even name a line.
Damn, that's cold though. That's that.
And then on my end, if you're not interested, if you can't listen to my dance stuff or like watch me dance or choreograph or do like get a lesson plan together, and if that annoys you, then no, like we can't be together. I dance 24/7. Like that's not gonna happen.
I can't stand those damn mixes. I don't know. They be too kiddie. I can't.
And then repeat it over and over.
I'm like, God, babe. At some point in time, can we get some regular shit going on? Like,
all I'm saying is, fellas, you have to fake it. You just gotta know one thing.
Exactly.
Exactly.
He could have Googled a poem. You feel me? You got that one with the line about the yeah.
That's so funny though.
You just said
that's cold.
The gangster and then loving the hard man and one. You gotta pretend like you know what you're talking about. I heard one time and just go through it. Like,
or get involved or be cool with one of the friends of hers or something like that and be like, yo, hey man, I need you to help me out, dog. What's I need? Give me a line. Nah, I wouldn't do that. Like, you don't know one damn poem? Yeah, that way. If somebody asked me, you don't know one of your girl's poems? Damn. Felicia, red flag. I don't know what's going on here, but the nigga don't know shit. But
sorry, he's somewhat on the bench.
That's true. So with space.
Ooh, I'm glad everybody knows.
How do you do space during quarantine? That's what I want to know. How do you do space during quarantine? Like, you have your room. Yeah, if you are
take extra long showers.
What?
Stay on the toilet. I feel like everybody be on the toilet.
You gotta have
everybody
two
be on the
TVs.
toilet now till they leg turn them because it's damn.
Right.
People be don't nobody go to the toilet without their phone now.
Oh, that's
Right?
true. That is definitely out.
Leg numb and shit.
Everybody, yeah. Comment if you go to the bathroom with your cell phone. It's just
Everybody
what's
go to
going
the bathroom
on.
with their cell phone legs.
Ain't nothing different than people going there with the newspaper, say back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's too much. People
No,
on the phone.
that's all you do. One's in the living room, one's in the bedroom.
Wait.
Hopefully, you got that.
But people be on the phone. They be like, "Wait, can you hear me? Because it sounds like you put me on mute." Oh, I see. You doing them? You.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, definitely. That always
You
happens.
put it on mute between drops. Okay.
That's that space you need to have. See?
Here's the crazy thing. I was talking to my therapist, and she was saying that domestic violence has gone up because people they don't have the space that they want. I think two things have happened. Quarantine babies are happening, and people getting beat up because
I don't know about quarantine babies. People having too much sex during quarantine. I don't think that's
Quarantine
happening.
Oh, yeah,
boom
people,
after
please.
everything's lifted.
People getting it in.
The quarantine babies will happen after everything's lifted.
right.
People
It's gonna be
getting
so
it
many
in.
people. There's gonna be people that weren't ratchet that's gonna be ratchet. Like,
Right.
after
I think
this,
quarantine brought out the truth.
I need. Everybody's gonna be like, when this shit's over, I need space,
Quarantine
bitch.
bay.
Like, I need.
Shy said quarantine bay.
Yeah, quarantine bay. There's some people out there that's still going out there getting quarantine bays. You know what I'm saying? Like, they
I'm
still,
saying.
but
Yeah.
Because I'm saying people be going to Club Food for Less and Club Rouse.
dressed
like,
up like a motherfucker.
Meet me in aisle. The grocery store is a new club. Like, listen, we be getting. I be getting dressed up to go to the grocery store.
You ain't
Listen,
never fucking lied in your
look, baby,
life.
meet me in aisle 13
That's right. I'm
next
getting
to Stella Rosa.
That bitch is stupid, right? Next to Stella
Next to
Rosa.
Stella Rosa. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny, man. But yeah, I was
Dairy
just
Queen.
curious about the space, and during quarantine, and you definitely got to like even like, okay, now I don't know if this has to do with space, but like sometimes you want to watch the shit you want to watch, on TV. Is that considered some space type stuff? What?
Of course.
So sharing the remote.
Sharing the remote is hard. You got to find I feel like you need to have one show that y'all can watch at least together.
But more times than not, whatever I'm watching, then he's like, asking questions about it. Okay, so who's that? Who's so and so? What happened to them? I was like,
so damn reality TV shows.
You got a good babe,
Let
Tracy.
me tell you about what he's doing.
Time out.
Right now, let me help you up the game.
Look, Jay getting comfortable. Jay getting
Go ahead,
scooped to
Jay.
the front of the check.
Tell him the game,
He don't
Jay.
like I'm gonna tell you, he don't like that shit.
He don't like that shit.
He
He do
watching
not want
it. He watching it because he got to. He stopped. He like, oh, so who's this person here? Okay.
Look at Jay.
It's like you gotta find something to like about it. Like you gotta find.
He's stuck watching Atlanta Housewives.
I can't watch ratchet TV. Like this is so. I cannot. Like my girl is nowhere near ratchet, but she watches all kind of fucking ratchet TV, and I can't keep the fuck up with who's this and who Vanderpump this. What? I can't. Who the? I didn't this. I be getting the narratives all mixed up and shit. Like I be crossing shows. Like wasn't this motherfucker fucking the girl at the bar, baby? That's the other show. Ah shit. Like this. So we found some.
Okay,
we found some.
But you're like honestly interested though, right?
No, it's okay. So I get interested to a certain degree, but there's a certain point in reality TV where the shit just don't make sense and they're just making it for TV. You know what I mean?
But it's not. You're not watching it. I mean, you're not really watching it for yourself. Like you could just engage a little bit, enjoy. Like I said, it's just about enjoying what they enjoy, and being in that space with them, and enjoying what they enjoy with them.
It just showed me all the shit that I want to do or can't do. Like it's like or I currently am doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we watched some Persian show. I don't know what it's called. Something with Persians in it.
What it is once
If
you're
you rub on her neck the right way, she might forget about the show.
just like, all right, I might as well invest I'm already here. I gotta invest my time into the show.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if you really don't want to watch the show though, you know what I mean, you rub on her back.
What'd you say, Felicia?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you're really getting tired of watching the show, you rub on her back.
Okay, I'm sorry. That don't work all the time because it depends on the show. Trace, you already know. Game of Thrones
Jay, look,
was on.
Jay, you know I'm right.
You already
Jay,
know,
Jay,
Trace. You be like, look, shut the fuck up. The show on. Like,
Exactly.
get the fuck, like, get away. My show's on. Step the fuck
Well,
away.
First, is there something wrong with your hand?
Sunday nights, don't talk to me.
Yeah, don't talk. Trace, when we was at that when I was at that bar, right? How many times like, yeah, y'all shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
don't
no,
say
y'all
it. Like, yeah, I'm here, but I'm not here. Like,
Yeah.
like that's it. What you gonna say, Jay?
When it's a show that you're truly into, you're like,
Yeah.
everybody's both like, shut the fuck up. Nobody's talking.
Don't move.
Too bad we're talking
You know
about
what I don't like
Yeah.
though, man. When y'all be watching, let me tell y'all. First of all, I don't talk to dudes that do video games. That's just a turn off. But second of all, when y'all doing sports,
But see, what you don't understand, Felicia. What you don't understand is that is
we gotta deal with stuff too. I'm just saying.
But no, that's some man's space.
ESPN is on 24/7. Our
Understand
show
that.
is on for an hour. ESPN is on 24/7.
Yes, it is, because there's different stuff going on 24/7. Okay, but what I'm saying is that's sometimes a man's way to get out of the space. Like, he gets out of his own head and gets into a different world. Like, I mean, I hate to say that. Like, my dad is like sports all the fucking time. I'm pretty sure my mom just goes to the other room, watch what she want to watch, and that's it. Because you know,
24/7. Y'all can handle an hour or two. Listen,
No.
no.
No, it's on 24/7 for a reason, because I need to watch it. I missed something in the last ESPN.
Exactly.
Oh.
You know,
Sometimes you can't watch the
only
whole
because,
thing.
I mean, I play sports, so I can when it's basketball season, I can get into it. But
Right.
All the sports.
I'm saying when he like football, golf,
Yeah. All that. There's something different to watch.
cricket.
See, here's the problem with your show. Your show might come on for a 1 hour, but it's like sort of a season, and that's it, and it comes off and goes off for a while. Sports never end. You know what I mean? Like you can find
Here's the
something in
thing.
everything.
Carl, here's the thing. You can't watch every single game,
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
So the games come on, whatever. So you watch one game, maybe one or two games, and then you got to catch up on the other games. Who did this? Who did what? What did this? That? And then that man may have been gambling or polling with some of his buddies to see, he may have a fantasy league going. He got stats. All this other stuff.
That's exactly what you know what? That's the difference. Because if there was fucking something to do with money and these damn reality TV shows, y'all be watching this shit 24/7. It's like on the feed. Like, what the hell's going on? Who's okay? He just tweeted this yesterday.
I don't even watch TV.
We need to find a way to make a pool with breakups on certain reality shows and make some money off of that, because that's what it is. Like, you think about it, like a guy, ESPN.
The pool's got to be who's gonna get into a fight with who on what episode.
Exactly.
Somebody's gonna fight somebody on this episode. Who's gonna get into it? And that's how you do it. What's your fantasy? Basketball wife. I don't know the character.
When's the camera gonna go off on the mid swing? You mother, and the camera go off, and in the next episode you don't see shit. It's just. Anyway, we didn't stir off topic for a little bit. That's what we do sometimes on Dish the Dirt. But anyway, guys, let me get some of your final thoughts on space in relationships.
It's needed.
Obviously, yeah, got you.
Yeah.
Jay, what you got?
All right, so
Jay, the look on your face.
I was trying to think. I was trying to say this. All right, so I think we all agree that it's needed.
Yeah.
I think for married couples, I think what we need to do is all married couples need to have a duplex, a front house and a back house. House, the man take the back house. You know what I'm saying? So now he don't have a man cave. He has his own little house, and y'all can do little sexy games like, oh, it's the
burglar.
Come in. Oh my god!
Oh my god! It's the maid. Okay.
Oh god! Yeah.
Wait a minute, the maid.
No, I'm just saying in general. You're like, somebody coming over to the house. It was so funny is because I have a boy. His wife asked me the same question because she has a homegirl that they had just got. They were married and then they just separated. They didn't get divorced, but they separated, and so they moved out. but now they're getting back together, but they're gonna stay in the same house. I mean, it's separate houses, but they're married.
Hey, look, see there?
Technically, they're married. They broke up. They didn't get a full divorce, right?
They didn't get a full divorce.
They didn't
What's
get
a half divorce?
Well, I don't know what a half
What the hell
divorce.
is a half divorce?
A half divorce is just no paperwork. It's like we're separate but no paperwork. That's pretty much what it is.
You still gotta file paperwork for separation.
What's up?
You still gotta file paperwork for separation.
I'm saying.
Okay, well, you know what I'm saying. You know,
So
maybe they came to an agreement.
Look, Trace, so y'all mad at each other.
Yeah, so that's pretty much happened. But no matter what, they moved out. You know what I mean? They went their separate. He moved out. He got his own place, and now they're trying to get back together. Okay. And so they're together, but they're still living in separate houses. Like,
see, look, absence makes the heart grow fonder. Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
So have two houses or duplex. So if you wanna a lasting relationship.
Nah, you doing
I mean,
that. You need to be with somebody else. But I feel like nowadays, especially with millennials, we just be in a whole bunch of situationships, and people be settling.
But I wouldn't even say that though, because I would say
with people they don't like.
No, I wouldn't even say that because marriages have always ended. Like 50% of marriages have been ending. You know, what was the 50% of marriages end in divorce, and that was before we were able to get married. So as a millennial, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. But but before it even happened, and for the last thing I want to say is it's kind of funny because when you see old black and white movies, they never have the beds together, right? So they never sleep together. You know, like when you see I Love Lucy, they never slept together.
Her husband probably snored.
It'll make a difference. But what I'm saying is, even though it's a minimal space, it's still space. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, it's something about let me crawl on my girl's bed. You know, that night probably back in the day, like you think you was doing something bad because you couldn't. I mean, I don't know, but it was separate. You know what I mean? You couldn't see that on TV because people didn't want you to see you all, bunked up together. But I definitely agree that everybody needs to have their space. I think a person who sometimes need to create their own space if they don't have any like organizations or anything. Be a part of something. You know what I'm saying? Like Felicia said, you got to have a purpose. You know what I mean? Or at least do something to help you find your purpose. And don't get mad if your significant other helps you try to find your purpose. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you need to have purpose and you need to have a space where you can go to and be yourself. So I strongly do believe that you need your own space. And you need to communicate that. And
there's a way to do that.
There's definitely a way to do that. And I love the fact that when Jay just kept saying about the whole separate houses and stuff like that, like, but have a duplex. I love you, but bitch, I don't want to be with you all the time. Like, it's just like I don't want it all the time, but
I don't know what that is.
I
don't want that kind of love.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a weird way, but there's a lot of weird love out there right now.
Look, you ain't gonna treat me like no Jehovah's Witness.
There's a lot of weird love out there. But
you know how people be doing it.
Oh my God! Well, man, first of all, this has been a great time. I've been great doing this, man. So at the end of the day, space is needed. Anybody else want to say anything? One last thing.
Yeah, I would say space is needed. You need to communicate that you need space.
Word.
And you need to take time for yourself and make sure you ain't in codependency. But that's another podcast.
That's definitely another podcast. So guys, once again, thank you guys for tuning in on Instagram live feed, on my Instagram live feed, and on Felicia's Instagram live feed, and
Poetical Word, Shy,
give them all a shout out right there, man. So I can't see everybody up there, but shout out to everybody who talked. And guys, if you like it, man, like and subscribe. If you guys have a topic that you guys want to hear, just go ahead and
questions for anybody.
Yeah, slip into the DM. CJ the host, all one word. Slip into Felicia's DM if you need to, and for business purposes, not for nothing. Some out there might be weirdos. I don't know. Yo, I appreciate you guys. I've been one of your hosts, CJ.
What's up, Brett?
Jeremiah J. White
and Tracy B.
Felicia K.
And this is the Dish the Dirt podcast signing off. We appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good one.
Peace.